Hi, we're the Clockworks and we're here chatting with
Milky!
We started playing music when we were in school together. We met Tom when we moved to Galway for college, and we just came up with the name on the spot when we looked at a clock in our rehearsal space.
We're a bit like the Streets, but with guitars.
We used to sound more like Damien Rice, who started with all acoustic instruments, and we gradually built up our ability to play as well as change to electric instruments, so it's changed drastically.
and we'll continue to do so.
And we'll continue to do so.
Please God.
The song itself, I think, is sort of snapshots of different individual people and sort of maybe how they relate to each other through a little story. Video-wise, we worked with Oscar Ryan on the music video for that, and he had this great concept. He came. We chatted with him for a while about it, and he came to us with this great concept. And yeah, we're delighted with it. I think it could be Nighthawks by Edward Hopper, which is really nice artwork. Or maybe Banksy. We love Banksy, and I love the fact that he makes street art as opposed to sort of gallery art, and it makes a real statement with that as well. It's cool.
James tends to go to cafes when there's no lockdowns and write tons and tons of lyrics, and he brings them to our rehearsal space, and we tend to just jam music together. Sometimes it'll be a guitar riff first, sometimes it'll be a bass line, drum beat, whatever, and we just put them together.
We were lucky in a way because we all live together, so in terms of getting together to rehearse and write, that was made easier because we didn't have to stay away from each other. In terms of looking for artworks, it was a bit trickier because we're often inspired by what's out in the world, and it's kind of hard to go out at the minute, but yeah, we just worked a bit harder.
All of the above.
In English,
It's probably not really for us to say,
Mm.
but yeah.
let us know.
Yeah.
More singles. We're going to keep putting out singles for now. We quite enjoy putting out singles. We think it's sort of what's best for us right now. And we're obviously always thinking about an album down the line at some point. So that's very nice. Thank you for that.
4 enthusiastic young men are to be expected.
Certainly.
As soon as possible.
The UK is probably running ahead on vaccinations too, so we'd probably be playing the UK sometime this year, you'd hope.
Hopefully.
Until recently we would have assumed 2022, but maybe the UK 2021, late 2021. No.
There we go.
Unique.
I'd like to hear someone else introduce us in
Yeah.
a unique way.
Maybe it's
Yeah.
one of those that isn't for us to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to, before we went out on stage, for someone else to jump up, like in the 50s, and introduce man, get everyone hyped up.
And WWE.
John Cooper Clarke.
And WWE.
I don't know if
That'd be great.
We played Winds once, and they said their music is so punk, but their haircuts are so indie.
That was
That's good.
That was
too.
pretty good, yeah.
pretty succinct.
Succinct, yeah.
Musically, Johnny Marr. Personally, probably my parents.
I'd say the streets were a big one for me because I really enjoyed his lyrics and
David Bowie, I loved. Music, that's my musical influence, definitely. Parents also are personally, yeah, for sure.
also my parents. I feel
Yeah.
about saying your parents.
My parents first, of course. And the Smiths, the Strokes, the Streets.
Shout out to our parents.
The Smiths, the Strokes, the Streets.
Cillian Murphy.
Oh fuck yeah.
Billie Eilish.
Oh yeah.
No, that's
Hans
that's
Zimmer.
sensitive, isn't it?
Hans Zimmer, Cillian Murphy, Billie Eilish, and Strokes.
In one go.
Is this it? Strokes.
Yeah.
It's an obvious answer, I think.
Yeah.
But it is true.
The Queen is
Yeah.
dead, maybe.
Yeah.
Whatever people say I am, that's what I'm not.
Mm.
That's stomping me.
Yeah, 100%.
2 chords.
Grand don't come for free.
Grand
Yeah.
for free, big one.
3 words.
3 words.
Sharp, short, insightful.
Question mark?
Maybe Billie Eilish's album if it comes out this year.
Maybe Kendrick's album if it comes out this year.
I'd say Baby Driver by Edgar Wright.
Great film, great soundtrack.
I'll jump on that one as well, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Drive as well. Drive. Yeah, films with cars.
Yeah.
Films with cars.
Cars 2.
Mm-hmm. Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because.
Because
I respect
nothing,
Miley
nothing breaks like a heart.
And Hannah Montana's Fiction.
Can't get on board with fiction. Can't do it.
We're all about that realism.
We deal only in the truth.
Queen is dead.
Yeah, it's a good one, probably. Yeah, I'd probably.
Same.
That's the first one I thought too, yeah.
I stole yours from the last one.
Yeah.
Or To Pimp a Butterfly.
Honestly, that was the only other one I had in my head that I
Yeah.
could use my same answer to.
Yeah, Good Kid, Mad City.
The Kendrick albums are great because they're stories.
Yeah.
They've got a lot to
And
them.
you can listen to them backwards, and it's a whole different meaning as well.
Right, yeah.
So,
Same as Led Zeppelin songs.
yeah,
What?
I agreed, but I didn't know that was a thing.
Yes.
I just had trust in you.
Strokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went to the
Strokes.
Strokes together.
Joe, it's the only gig we've all gone to together
Really?
that we've paid for, definitely.
That we paid
Yeah,
for.
yeah,
Yeah, true, yeah.
Yeah, that we were in those.
Strokes,
Yeah.
Finsbury Park with... Was it Finsbury Park?
Victoria Park?
Victoria Park.
Yeah.
With
Mar,
Johnny Marr,
Johnny
Interpol,
Interpol.
Cocker.
Corky Barnett.
We heard
Who's.
parking courts on the way in.
Yeah.
Connie Barnett, she's amazing.
Brilliant.
Happy Mondays at the Roundhouse.
Yeah.
Wow, that was so long ago.
That was last. Probably
It's
the
been a
last
very,
one.
it's been a long time.
Yeah.
I think I went to Hoboken Johnson and Lovemakers in the Rock Roundhouse.
Was that the round as well?
Maybe a month later, maybe.
Very good.
Wow. Melody.
Sort of sporty spice.
Egg fried spice.
Spice bag. Spice.
Now that's a contentious question.
I didn't know that question was in there. I don't have one. I'm not going to be guilty about anything I listen to.
Yeah.
What?
Quite confident in all of your musical
Yeah,
choices.
Okay. What music pleasure do you take that you think other people in our field,
The Zeitgeist.
say like our sort of world of music
Mm.
would
Britney Spears.
think of?
Oh yeah, Britney Spears, but
Yeah.
that's more
Justin Timberlake.
Max
The-
Martin and
the-
Britney Spears.
Yeah,
But
the things,
Anything Max Martin has touched.
the things people could perceived as weird are actually strengths. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Places they're not looking.
they're hit songs. You
Um,
can't deny that.
I wasn't sure if I liked Chop Suey by System of a Down for the right reasons, but I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah. It's a beautiful song. Do you know what I mean?
The right reason.
I think for the wrong reasons I liked it when I was about 12.
I feel you.
And recently I'm like,
You get it.
I feel you for sure.
yeah.
We're just repeating people, but I maybe Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
Be
Radiohead
She is really
could be
good.
cool.
Yeah.
Cure.
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 Sam Bender, because he seems like a good crack.
He is good crack.
He definitely is a good
I
crack.
know
yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Fact. Fact.
I feel like he'd be good to go on
Yeah.
the road with.
Yeah. Anyone who would have us.
Yeah, at this stage.
Ever.
Ever probably, yeah.
I'd say Kurt Cobain.
Whoa.
He made a whole genre of music. I mean, he made rock music, pop music,
Mm.
in one album. Made
I think
heavy guitars, palatable across the world.
sorry. No,
No, it's true.
That's true. One of the more obvious ones would be the Beatles.
Yeah.
And interestingly, he was obsessed with the Beatles.
Mm.
Mm.
So that's sort
If
of.
you're
It
going
seems
back-
like most of the people that had a huge impact in the music industry were just trying to be the Beatles in their own way,
Mm.
Yeah.
or just love the Beatles, or
Yeah, a lot of people had their time. I
Yeah.
would say VU, but Underground
Oh,
inspired
Mm.
the bands that affected the music industry.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think Brian Eno said that although they were unsuccessful, maybe only 10,000 people bought their album. But every one of those persons started a band.
Mm. I think Velvet Underground are maybe the band that most influenced the most bands that influenced us.
Mm.
Definitely, yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Maybe.
And does the industry reflect the artist?
I was young. I was 10, and I got drum lessons, and I just knew from the second I hit the drum. It's weird. It was a really weird feeling. I remember feeling weird in school actually because I knew what I wanted to do when I was 10, and everyone's like kicking a football and blowing bubbles. And
You really did.
and I was like,
You really
"God,
did."
play drums. I don't play drums now, so I was wrong, but play music.
No, but you even said, I remember when I first met you, you said, I'm going to work in the music industry.
Yeah, whatever that job
Yeah.
may be, that was true, but that was the exact same since I was 10.
For me, anyway, I think I got really into Arctic Monkeys when they were sort of maybe first album, second album, and then they released Live at the Apollo, which was like a live DVD, directed by Richard Iowati actually, and that blew me away. Just watching that, I used to watch that all like nearly every night for ages, and that was when I saw them as opposed to just heard them. I felt like that's what I wanted to do forever.
I was a bit of a late bloomer. I joined the band before I really played an instrument or knew that much about music because it was just fun thing to do. But I think the moment I knew that I wanted to do it full time was after we played our first gig, and just playing songs that we had worked on in a room to ourselves in front of people and hearing people, you know, enjoy them. I think was a really big thing. Really,
It's
it was like
infectious.
it was just a different feeling to. I hadn't felt anything like before.
Yeah. Same. Yeah, Christmas Day, 2003. Got my first guitar. And just
Big deal.
came over.
Okay, number.
Too big for me. Couldn't play a fucking chord. Could not reach it. I loved it.
Strive to grow.
I actually practiced walking around with it. Like,
No.
I rode
Did
it.
you?
I was like, this is far too big.
So just carry it for now
Yeah.
until I grow into it.
We done?
Thank you for having us, Milky. We are the Clockworks.
Goodbye.